Mylan Kicks was a 2010 time capsule, so it was only fitting that I do what I wore in 2010s. Mylan Kicks is a romantic drama comedy starring Barbie Ferreira, and it really is so beautiful and nostalgic, and it was directed by Chandler Levack. Barely putting any foundation on. I'm doing more of like a BB cream situation because I never wore that. My main focus was eyes. This film was written for me. It was speaking to my emo indie girly rock era where I would read boy band fiction in my room late at night. Mylan Kicks is set in 2011, which was like peak Tumblr boy band fan fiction. Toms, the amount of Toms I went through in that era was like probably 8 pairs of black Toms. So when Barbie Ferreira wears the red platform Toms, I knew exactly what era we were talking about. I couldn't afford Urban Decay back in the day, so I'd be using CoverGirl, but since I can do Urban Decay now, way better at smudging all over the eye. Barbie Ferreira is the star of the show. She plays Grace, who is the music critic, and just going through life as a woman in a male-dominated industry, falling in love with these band members. She plays the character with such honesty of the growth that she goes through. I feel like nobody could have played this character better than she could have. Chandler hit the nail on the head with that feeling of being angry and invisible, insignificant, just because you're a woman in a male-dominated industry. Captured it so well. Alanis Morissette as the blueprint for this. Love. The music, love. Obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. I was more of a emo scene girl, but the indie was still in me, you know? The never shout never, still in me. No, I'm using CoverGirl Lash Blast, okay? This has been a staple since I don't even know when. I'm a sucker for a love triangle, but a band love triangle, that takes the cake for me. I completely fell in love with Archie, played by Devin Bostick. Genuinely hated Chevy because it's completely how it was back in the day with these crappy band members taking advantage of young women. I've always wanted piercings in my lips, and I was never allowed to get them, thank God. But Half Magic Beauty has little gems, and we are adding piercings. I couldn't find my owl necklace from back in the day, but I did find a rogue owl earring that looks mighty similar to the necklace that Barbie Ferreira is wearing, and I think I had the exact necklace. Shout out to the director Chandler for encapsulating the best era. Early 2000s, 2010s were my favorite. This is what I looked like in 2010, 2011. Not necessarily the indie Tumblr girl, I was the emo scene kid for sure, even though I couldn't have piercings and I couldn't dye my hair. Mylan Kicks really punched me in the gut. If you are an emo indie scene girl, this film is for you. It's one of my favorites of the year. I will be watching it again. My Letterboxd and PlexTV reviews. Thank PixelSceneMedia for sending over the early screener, and see you in the review. Bye!